What's up, basketball lovers? It's your boy Gabe
and Elijah,
and we're here back with another video. Some big NBA news. So guys, before we start, we just want to say that we're gonna be having a NBA jersey giveaway. We don't know how many we're gonna do. We're probably gonna do two, one youth and one adult. But if you guys want to get into that giveaway, we're gonna be giving out the jerseys after we reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to get into that, just join in, subscribe, and then in the comments tell us what jersey you guys would want. And then once we hit 1,000, we'll be giving 2 jerseys out. So let's get into this video. So I'm sure all NBA fans have been waiting to see when this would happen, how it would happen, and Jimmy Butler has now been traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not sure if this is the team everybody expected at first, but I guess after the Rockets weren't really making any changes and giving different offers, I guess they were looking for a different direction to look for, and I guess the 76ers made their choice. So the 76ers ended up giving up Robert Covington and Dario Saric, along with Jared Bayless and a 2022 second round pick. And the Timberwolves ended up giving up Jimmy Butler and forward Justin Patton. So, I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I guess it's a decent deal on both sides, but I think we're going to go in and analyze it after this. But the 76ers will be able to offer Jimmy Butler a 5-year, $190 million max contract, while all other teams could only offer 4 years and a projected $141 million. So even though Butler may have not said that he wants his money, clearly that was one of the big reasons he wanted to be traded, and he got his wish.
It's also not a coincidence that yesterday there was an exclusive interview with the Athletic's Sam Amick, and he asked Jimmy Butler about playing 41 minutes. Jimmy Butler said that this has to stop, and there are 14 other guys. So I think at this point, Thibodeau was just like, he's criticizing me, and this is not going to work out. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and he decided to trade Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I did hear that Jimmy Butler was criticizing Tom Thibodeau several times, and they used to have actually a pretty good relationship. But oftentimes, sometimes when you just work for people too long and there's something not working, things don't go down the way you want. And so, as we said before, there's several reasons why Jimmy didn't want to play. But having so many minutes on his back was definitely one of the major reasons. Derrick Rose, you can partially credit to his Chicago Bulls days. You can credit Tom Thibodeau working him into the ground. Almost every player that we know that played for the Bulls really worked hard, and he carried on that same mentality for the Timberwolves, and that's just not going to work with a player. Like he said, there's 14 other guys playing 41 minutes in this NBA. Working smarter, not harder, is a strategy that needs to be done. Also, we know the drama between him and Andrew Wiggins that supposedly went down. That's another big thing. I mean, I don't think that really affects him as much, but it would be kind of weird having to come in and see your teammate and supposedly you had an affair with his girlfriend. Or, I said Wiggins. And also, he doesn't supposedly like Wiggins because of his work ethic. Now, this goes around the whole NBA that Wiggins is just not a hard worker and that he's really in it for the money. I don't know any of these men personally, but if that's true, that also is a frustrating situation. Now, if I were him, I would not have handled it that way in terms of making such a big, brouhaha. But at the end of the day, he got what he wanted. He's in the East. This makes the 76ers a much more legitimate threat. And we'll see if they can turn their season around, because they had a nice win last night, but they were starting off a little slow. I think teams have learned how to guard Ben Simmons a little bit better because of his jump shot, and they're still trying to learn how to play well with Markelle Fultz and JJ Redick coming off the bench. So that's another reason now why they're going to have to switch up the lineups. But I think the 76ers with this move can get themselves back in that race, because I think the first 12 games we've been seeing, in my opinion anyway, I've counted out the 76ers and really had it a two-way race between Toronto and Boston, and with Toronto leading that race. But we'll see. Jimmy Butler is now in the East. He's going to give these guys a chance. And I think if he can gain the respect of these young guys without any drama, I think they'll be a formidable team. Mostly because of the fact that he is a good leader and he's actually improved his jump shot, I think. And he's playing very well. So if he continues to play in the way that I think he can, and the 76ers group it together, it's going to be a fun playoff year this year. Now, on the Timberwolves' hands, I think they just need to tear it down. They need to get rid of Tom Thibodeau. I don't know who that GM is, but I think he may need to go. And they're going to have to figure out who their future is with Cat. Do they want to keep him? I mean, they paid him so much. I'm pretty sure they do. But, and then Andrew Wiggins, and how they going to make that dynamic work with the shooting guard in the center, because they can't be playing this bad. They looked horrible in the playoffs. I was telling my brother, I wanted to see them in the playoffs and see what they could do, but now I'm regretting it and wish the Nuggets were in there, because I feel like they would have played with more heart. But that's what it is. That's a big NBA move. We're gonna see what happens, but everyone's trying to make their claim for the chip this year, especially with LeBron being one in the East. Somebody's trying to be a new king in the East. The West is also looking like this, is a little off topic, but it may end up, dispersing Kevin Durant. There's rumors that he may leave. Klay Thompson, Curry just suffered from a groin injury, so we'll have to see. But I feel like we're gonna have a new king in the NBA very, very soon. So let's prepare for that. Thank you guys for joining us on this video. Let us know what you think in the comments, and peace out.